Fireballs in Bed Wars are absolutely ridiculous. To explain, we're gonna need to do some math. Since the fireball accelerates the player very quickly, this means that we're gonna have to calculate the impulse, or J. The impulse momentum theorem says that impulse is equal to force times the change in time is equal to mass times the change in velocity. Using the momentum feature in Lunar Client, we're able to see that the player gets to a velocity of 32.9 meters per second. So now we can do impulse is equal to mass times 32.9. So now we just need the mass of the player. Jesus fucking Christ. 833.5 kilograms. Which is... How much is that in pounds? Oh my goodness. Now that we know the mass of the player, we're able to plug it into this equation, which will give us impulse is equal to 833.5 times 32.9, or impulse is equal to, I think it's 27,422.15 Newton seconds. Now, you're probably wondering what a Newton second means for this. Well, using the other side of this equation, average force times the change in time is equal to impulse. We're able to rearrange the equation to get force average is equal to impulse over time. Assuming that knockback in Minecraft affects the player for 1 tick or 0.05 seconds, we're able to now do the average force is equal to 27,422 over 0.05, or the average force that the fireball has on the player over the 1 tick is about 548,443 newtons. Now, if we convert this to kilograms, we're able to see that the fireball exerts a force of 55,926 kilograms on the player, or about 123,295 pounds of force. This is a ridiculous amount of force, but we can also calculate the acceleration. Since we know that force is equal to mass times acceleration, and we know that force is equal to impulse over time, we're able to substitute that into this equation. And to calculate for the acceleration, all we have to do is move m to the other side by dividing on both sides, which will give us impulse over time times the mass is equal to acceleration, or 27,422 times 833.5 times 0.05 is equal to acceleration, which means that acceleration is equal to 658 meters per second squared. The only things hitting this amount of acceleration is high impact collisions like car accidents and, explosions. So it's safe to say that if you tried to fireball jump in real life, you would just fucking die.